We are back at it with Starsavior, and in this video we will show you how to get free 10 pulls every 3 days. Now this is not in any way related to any of the events we kind of have. This is a permanent feature in the game. So yeah, permanent feature in the game and you can get your pulls. So let us go through it. In this you can get 10 free standard or arcana pulls. It really is up to you where you spend the currency, but let us go through it and let me show you where to get it. So the game has a friend feature, and I know many of you might not have friends like me, but this one you actually have to go about it and go send those friend requests. As you can see, I have 28 out of 50 friends. I will be sending more friend requests to people and accepting more so that I can get the maximum amount of friends needed. So this system is a system where you can send to people and you can receive a certain currency. I will go to my backpack to show you this currency, but as you can see, I've already sent points to this friend. So these friend points are very useful. As you can see, you can get 20 a day, right? 20 a day of these friend points. Now let us go to my backpack and we'll show you what these friend points actually look like. You might have already been collecting these without actually knowing what to do with them. As you can see, I have 21 friend points. Now these friend points can be used in social point observation. They can be used in social point observation. Now let's go to observation and let's show you where you can actually use this, because they are a guaranteed pulls. If you scroll way down to the bottom, you can see that it takes 50 of them to make a 10 pull. So this means that in 3 days, which is 20, 40, 60, I will have 10 observations. So if you round it off, or average it, I mean, you can say in every 2.5 days, I do get a pull, because that 10 will then carry forward. Because I have 60, the 10 will carry forward to the next days, and then that means in 5 days I'll be able to make 2 pulls, which is then 2.5. That is what it is, but yes. So you can use these for arcana, and you can use this for saviors, and you can use it for arcana. Now the best part about this is that you can use it for arcana. I know for now many people are still chasing saviors, but we really do need arcanas as the game goes by. Now the one thing about this is that the rates are kind of dropped for this one. The rates are dropped to 2% and not 4% like we're used to. So this then becomes equal to the rate of getting a limited character, because limited characters are 2% from the 4%, which is basically the 50-50. But yes, the rates are dropped, and I really would advise people to go for arcanas with this rather than go for the limited units, because if you look at the limited units that we have here, yes, some of them are good, right? But they are all the beginner limited units, I'd like to believe. The only unit I find best here is like Muriel. And the Frey is not bad. You see, for an example, the Charlotte is not the Bunny Girl Charlotte, it's just the normal Charlotte. So there's Frey, Trish, Muriel maybe. And then yes, there are no I think these are the beginner characters that were there at launch. I don't know. I didn't play the KR or JP version, but there aren't a lot of the units that we believe are currently the best right now. But for Arcanas, if we go to Arcanas, there are some good ones, like A Quiet Moment of Rest, A Knight's Oath, the Princess of Ascends to the Throne, the Frey one. So there are a couple, like the Muriel one can also be good. There are a couple of better Arcanas that you can go for, like a Satisfying Meal. So this is why I advise that if you are going to be using this, if you are going to be getting the friendship points, use them for arcanas. But that is it for this video. That is how you get your friendship points. Hope you start adding those friends. Getting friends is it's not how many people play the game, but in this game it's actually worth it. So yeah, that is it for the video. I hope I'll see y'all in the next one. Cheers.